Lamont Roach will never be enough, guys. I hate to say it, but just rewatching his fight with Lamont Roach with Zepeda has genuinely showed me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even when I first watched it, I knew that him not being able to turn it up and pull out that win right there, that key victory, you know what I'm saying? It just goes to show that this man's career might not be hyped up to, you know what I'm saying, what it first was when he quote unquote beat Gervonta Tank Davis. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to get straight into it, bro. I'm just going to lay this out. This is a scary but very true fact. Lamont Roach has not won a fight in 2 years. Now, I understand that Gervonta Davis think a lot of people give him the win anyways, bro. I understand that, bro. But on paper, Lamont's last win is against like a random damn near. Like, I don't even know the guy's name, bro. I don't know his name. Genuinely. That's a problem. If we have a guy like Lamont Roach, who's, you know what I'm saying, who's supposed to be up there with all the big guys, you know what I'm saying? He's around the 135, 140 range. So I'm talking about Abdullah over these guys, you know what I'm saying? Tank, he's supposed to be taking the reins of everybody that done left the divisions, you know, Shakur, Teo, all of these guys. But it's like he's just falling behind. That is Zepeda win. If he would have won against Zepeda, that would have did a lot for his resume, unironically. But ironically, this does a lot for Shakur's resume. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first, when Shakur beat Zepeda, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Went to war with Tevin Farmer. He's a bum, but it's like, damn, he done beat Lamont Roach, who, you know what I'm saying, went tit for tat with Tank, damn near beat Tank. See what I'm saying? Like, that shows a hierarchy right there. If you want to put some math behind the Tank versus Shakur argument, even though I still think that's a very close fight, 50-50. But yeah, Lamont Roach hasn't won in 2 years. And then I started thinking, he's hasn't really set his, you know what I'm saying, his traps in one division. He hasn't, you know what I'm saying, stayed in one division ever since he left 130, okay? He's moved up to 135 to fight Gervonta Davis, moved up to fight Pitbull Cruz, and then he moved back down to fight Zepeda. I feel like he genuinely needs to stick somewhere, bro, because he's just going after all these big fights, these celebrity fights, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's cool and all good and dandy, but brother, you're not winning, you know what I'm saying? You're not winning these fights. Yes, you have a big name, but like, you also don't have a belt. You know what I'm saying? You're also, is he unranked? Damn near. Now let's talk about the champions at the divisions that he's, you know what I'm saying, bouncing back and forth at. Number one, it seems that he likes that 140 division. I don't like him at 140 at all, but we have Gary Antoine Russell as the WBA champion. WBC Dalton Smith, and you have the IBF, which is vacant, and then Shakur Stevenson with the WBO. Brother, he's already lost to Pitbull Cruz. Dalton Smith would be the most winnable situation. But why would Dalton Smith fight Lamont Roach? You know what I'm saying? Why would he do that other than for money? But I feel like Dalton Smith could definitely get a bigger fight or even a unification fight. Like, what the hell? Why would he fight Lamont Roach? Especially if Pitbull Cruz is the interim champion, and you know what I'm saying? Pitbull Cruz and Lamont Roach had a draw. Did I say that Pitbull Cruz beat Lamont Roach? But you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, Gary Antoine Russell, I think that Russell is too big. You know what I'm saying? I think Russell is too big for him. Russell, who did Russell do? Russell fought Andy, that Chinese kid or whatever, wherever he was from. Sorry if that was racist, but bro, that guy was big as hell, and he he damn near would have knocked out Lamont Roach. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing some heat, and Antoine Russell stayed in the pocket and was throwing those fucking Sugar Ray Leonard punches. But also we have Shakur Stevenson. He's not being Shakur, but let's go ahead and go to the 135 division. The WBC, he lost to William Zepeda, which at first people would be like, oh, that's most likely who he would be, but damn, he done lost to Zepeda. So next we got Raymond Murataya. He's not beating Raymond, guys. Raymond is way too big for him. First of all, Raymond is moving up divisions. Who did he just fight? He just fought somebody, and I think it was like kind of lackluster. So I think he's definitely moving up. He's definitely big for the division, pressure fighter. So maybe Lamont Roach could like come in and snag one of the IBF titles because maybe they'll be vacant. But next you have Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Young Hungry. The Lamont Roach fight, that would be crazy, genuinely crazy, and you know what I'm saying, a big fight. If they, I don't think Abdullah would do that though. It would be a huge step up, number one, and it doesn't do anything for Abdullah other than, you know what I'm saying, adding Lamont Roach to the resume. But again, Lamont Roach does not have a belt, guys. So my two biggest issues for this nigga is that he's too small for 140, and he just loves 140 so much. He loves 140, but he's too small. Okay, he's too small, and damn near he's too small for 135 too, bro. Like, he's too small for 135 too. This is a 130-pound fighter we're talking about here. Okay, he originally came from 130 pounds. He needs to be fighting O'Shaquie Foster and them niggas. Okay. I don't know if he can still make 130, but he's too small for 135 because Zepeda looked fucking huge in there against him, and Zepeda's, you know what I'm saying, a frail nigga. Like, damn, bro, like, you gotta go back down to 130, but I don't know if he could make the weight anymore. So that's what I'm saying. He's too small for 140, and he's too small for 135. You know what I'm saying? You have guys height mogging you and weight mogging you. Like, I damn near thought that Zepeda looked, you know what I'm saying, like he was way too big for fucking Lamont Roach. But then we got Floyd Schofield. I think that he should fight Floyd Schofield. You know what I'm saying? They're both have no belt. Is Floyd the interim? He might be the interim. They should fight for like the full thing because Gervonta ain't coming back. Yeah, that's definitely what they should do. Lamont Roach versus fucking Floyd Schofield. And I know Floyd was really pushing hard for that Gervonta Davis fight when Gervonta was like rumored to be coming back this year, but then, you know what I'm saying, just confirmed that he's not coming back until 2027. But yeah, Lamont Roach, man, he'll just never be enough, bro, until he like gets back onto the winning the W end of things, because he genuinely has not won a fight in 2 years, and I love that nigga. I was just in the boxing gym talking about Lamont Roach with one of the other fighters there, and I remember we were sparring. I was like, oh yeah, bro, if you want to get better and shit, like, to watch some Lamont Roach. Like, he's a good orthodox fighter, you know what I'm saying, skillful, technical. He's like, bro, Lamont Roach is ass, bro. Like, he goes into fights with no game plan. I'm like, god damn, like, why? And then he goes in there and he loses to Zepeda. So it's like, damn, like, bro, was he right? Question mark. But I don't know. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, do too much. But that's all I got for y'all niggas today with the Lamont Roach situation. The trials and tribulations of Lamont Roach continues. I hope he fights Floyd Schofield next. But let me know if you guys have anything else to say on his situation, if you like him as a fighter. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you niggas. Kita out.